Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for another manga volume review. Welcome once again. Sorry for that, guys. If you haven't done so by now, check out the first volume of the Geek Hitman. The Geek Ex-Hitman. It's so small, but I have the honor to review volume two. So it's a pretty good series. Um, I actually am enjoying it more than I thought I would, to be honest. I think Volume 3 is already out or about to be out this month. So, yeah, pretty good series. It's continuing. Highly, very comedy, much led. So, yeah. Before anything, if you haven't done so by now, though, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love to this video by commenting, liking, and sharing because it helps my channel tremendously, and it also supports the company that sent me this to review, which is Yem Press. Yem Press is a huge company that releases multiple volumes a month of manga, light novels, and now even webtoons. So this one's not a webtoon. It is the size of one. Like typically the webtoon books are around this big, but it's not. It's an actual manga. So, this is volume two, and I do have volume one reviewed. So, again, if you want to watch volume one, the review, then go check it out. So, um, this volume, first of all, the cover is Viviana. That's who it is. It focuses on a new character coming in. Well, actually, two new characters coming in. Um, but still our main character Marco. So Marco is an ex-hitman from Italy. He moved to Japan. He's an otaku, and essentially he's trying to live his life. The volume starts with Marco, Viviana, and Andre, who they did a low-budget manga. They're trying to release it, see who buys it, and it failed greatly, which kind of sucks to be honest. But it is what it is. Um, well, after that, it really focuses on a new character called Gregorio. Now, he's sent by the Italian organization of hitmen that Marco worked in, and he basically has the mission of bringing Marco back or eliminating him. Uh, they're afraid that Marco's going to release too much Italian intel that would put people in danger of, dying. So, yeah, I mean, those kind of jobs, obviously, you have to live your life for it, or else, it's a danger. So, Marco obviously already decided in volume one that he wants to retire, become an otaku, and really not live the life that he's been living anymore. He decides to go against Gregorio's wishes, and Gregorio stays because he has this infatuation with Marco. Okay, so that is all caught up. We do get a odd scenes of Marco and Andre doing karaoke and Viviana doing her thing and trying to get them to kind of do a yaoi uh, BL type of love story in her own mind. And Marco being a kind person and really a huge otaku and getting really into the music and portraying what the music says, which is a love song. He does it, and Viviana obviously head over heels over the whole thing. Um, there's another character that's introduced. I don't know his name. I just know that he's the leader of actually two characters. He is the leader of the Yokozuna there in the area, big gang, the mafia. Marco just happens to follow one of their thugs to the area because he's so interested and he's so amazed that the Yokozuna is actually true and he wants to see the tattoos, so on and so forth. Well, before he meets the boss, he fights I guess, his right hand, which is a girl. And this girl goes into her whole past life with her father. And essentially, her father's dead wishes was for her to find a man that could dominate her and protect her. And that when she does, she needs to retire from this type of life and become, a woman, a wife. Um, and he pins her down pretty fast, and she found the love of her life. Now Viviana comes in and she doesn't like this, right? She's been she's been eyeing Marco and Andre for a while. And again, she's not really infatuated with them. She is a person that stands him. So she wants to see Marco with a guy, not with this random girl. So she starts fighting the girl, and this brings in the mafia leader out, and ends up being that he is a Gundam guy. Now, if you don't know what Gundam is, it's a huge company and series that is basically the mecha world. If you know the mecha is basically huge robots, and a lot of people buy the mini versions and uh, they play with them and they create them and they paint them and they do all this kind of stuff. It's a huge community in Japan. It's not so big here in the US, but I would say it basically would be similar to the Lego community here in the US. There's a lot of people that collect Lego seriously, not kids, adults. So that would be kind of like the equivalent, I guess, here in the US. So yeah, Marco being an otaku that he piques his interest as well, and they have this whole conversation about the Gundam that he's building and how rare it is, and the mafia leader loves this guy because how does he know this? He must be a fellow otaku. So yeah, um, the volume actually has a very, very dark ending, and that is the past of Marco. Um, Essentially, he did not know who his parents were. The woman that was raising him was working under a mafia, and he got shot. He ran in front of the woman that was going to be killed and got shot, and he survived. I guess obviously he did, um, but he did it in honor of her protecting him all his life. So, trying to get that last scene. Here it is. He's the guy that's going to eliminate her. Shoots her, and he is bleeding because obviously he is the one that got shot as well. And he confesses that he is Marco. So great ending. Very dark to be honest, compared to the entire other volume. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. If you guys have not heard of it, go check it out. There is volume one in my channel, so you guys can see it as well. Um, yeah, pretty good story. The fact that it has a serious note to it, it just tells me that it's taking itself more seriously than other comedies. So yeah, completely love it. Go check it out, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so by now, check out Yen Press. Great company. Thank you so much for the copy. Also, give some love to this channel. Liking, commenting, that helps tremendously. Thank you again for your love and support, guys. And like always, don't be strangers. Go watch more reviews. See you guys.